తగ్గిపోయారు సార్, చెప్పేవాడు లేక టైట్ అయింది.
ఒక్కడే మొదలు. రైట్ రైట్. Shorthand Dictation, Shorthand Dictation, Karnataka, November 1989, 80 words per minute, 10 minutes speed, 5 seconds. Now write down. Friends, I expressed my regret at the last meeting that the Central Advisory Board of Education could not hold its annual session till November, but this has also had one advantage, that we are meeting within 3 months to consider measures for the reconstruction of education in India. In the last meeting of the board, I drew your attention to some of our most important and pressing problems. What I would like the board to do at the present meeting is to draw up a program of reform and suggest measures which will bring them into effect without delay. I think you will agree that reform has become urgent in two ways of education in India, in the field of university education and in the field of school education. So far as the reform of university education is concerned, we will have to depend mainly on the activities of the University Grants Commission, which, as you know, has been functioning since December last. The Commission will be the agency through which we propose to carry out all our programs of university reform. It consists of well-known and experienced educationists and is fully aware both of the problems universities have to face and of its own responsibility in the matter. I am glad that the Commission has, at its very beginning, started its work with dedication and taken one decision which I consider to be of basic importance. You will agree that there can be no adequate improvement of university education till there are better qualified and trained teachers. Unless university teachers are recognized for their standard of education and culture, they cannot offer to the students the leadership which we expect from them. No real improvement of university education is possible, nor can universities give what we expect from them till this condition is satisfied. The Commission has therefore taken up its very first task, the question of improving the conditions of service of university teachers, and I have accepted its recommendations in this behalf. In the last meeting of the board, it was pointed out that though the board had accepted generally the recommendations of the University Education Commission, nearly 4 years ago. Hardly any steps had been taken for their implementation except in the case of the central universities. The board therefore decided to appoint a committee to survey the position and suggest measures for speedy implementation of these recommendations. The committee has submitted its report, which will be one of the items for your discussion. Briefly, the committee has placed the greatest emphasis on the method of appointment of the Vice Chancellor and suggested that immediate steps be taken to adopt a procedure more or less in line with that followed by the Delhi University. The committee has also recommended improvement in the scale of salaries of university teachers as recommended by University Grants Commission. The committee has submitted its report and it is for you to approve it with such modifications as you may consider necessary. Since the board is the highest educational body in the country and includes among its members representatives of both the central and the state governments, I am confident that any recommendations you may make will be implemented without delay. As I told you earlier, secondary education cannot meet the needs of the country till it is recognized for implementation. Dear sir, we are very sorry to have to draw your attention to the fact that we have received many letters from clients complaining of the delay in the delivery of goods. We have always dispatched them immediately on receipt of their orders. 6 weeks ago, we handed over to you 2 cases of goods to be delivered to our customers at Bombay, and although we expected they would be delivered within a week, we have today been informed that they did not reach our customers until a few days ago. Your man called again this morning and we gave him a further lot for the same firm. They are in urgent need of the goods and we trust you will give the matter special attention to ensure prompt delivery. As this is not the first occasion we have received complaints from our customers with reference to the length of time required by us to make delivery, we feel these complaints should really be directed against you. We must point out that we shall run the risk of losing many customers unless you are prepared to give better service in the future. Perhaps you will inform us what steps you are taking so that we can assure these firms of our interest. Next month we are sending out a circular letter which should result in orders. We shall be pleased if you yourselves can deal with them. Yours faithfully,